I'd like to do a dirty joke now. And, sir, I'm going to ask your permission to tell the dirty joke because you, sir, remind me of my father. Not that you're old, just that you're drunk and judging me. And I always like to ask for permission. I'll tell you why, okay? I was headlining at the Tropicana in Atlantic City. All right, and I was performing. There's a woman in the front row right where you're sitting. I don't want to use hyperbole, but she was the world's oldest human being. She was 247 years old. And when old women don't like what you're saying, when they're offended, they give you the old lady head shake. You know what I'm talking about? Where they do this, like... Not just after the dirty jokes, after every joke. I never get mad at the audience, but after 40 minutes of this, I was like, lady, what the fuck? What do I need to do to make you stop shaking your goddamn head? Parkinson. She had Parkinson's disease. That's a true story. And the answer is nothing, as it turns out, will ever make her stop shaking her head. So what I do now is I pick out one person, and sir, you are the person to be the arbiter for the rest of the class. If you do not like this joke, you give me the old lady head shake, and I won't tell another one. If you do like this joke, sir, you give me one of these, and I will continue apace. Now, it's a harder job than it seems. Told this joke in 41 states, and every time I tell it, all the women in the room get mad at me. They go, oh, no, that's not true. He's wrong. But here's the thing. I'm not wrong. All right? This isn't even a joke. This is a public service announcement. I need the fellas in the room to back me up. Now, some of you will puss out. You will puss out. You will. You've been married 6 months. You still have a hope of sex tonight. 20 years, he's doing nothing. He's going to go home, watch CSI, and go to bed. That's it. That's all he's got. Look at the sad nod. By the way, he kind of looks like you. That might be you from the future. That's you in 20 years. He's come back to warn his younger self. Look what happens. Nothing. So you applaud for his sake. This is like reverse Social Security. You help him out. You come back and applaud for him. And every man in the room back me up. Here we go. Ladies, one thing that pisses off a lot of men, we wish you would stop. Hand jobs. Stop, you're no good at them. 3 guys and a bunch of pussies. Let's just say what a hand job is. A hand job's like the WNBA. A pale imitation of something we do better anyway. Get mad if you want, ladies. Not a single guy in here is hoping for a hand job tonight. We'll take it if that's all that's on the menu, but we hate them because they're all exactly the same. Is that good? You gonna come yet? You think you're almost there? You gonna come yet? You think you're almost there? Stop, I got it from here. No, honey, no, that was a fun 39 minutes. It really was. It was very sexy, but... Wait, you're gonna like this. Just watch. It's like a magic trick. Just watch. Just watch. Ready? Done! Look at that, honey. Yeah, I've been doing this since I was 12. I don't need your input on it, but thank you anyway. And I don't let them change hands either. No, I don't. She's like, my arm hurts. Can I change hands? No, you can't. Because that burning in your forearm is God's way of telling you you have a mouth. Use it. Thumbs up! We did it! We came together as a group. I talk a mean game, but my wife does not do that for me. I've been married... It's my father-in-law, ladies and gentlemen, came to the show tonight. Cheers to you, sir. Thanks for coming out. She doesn't. Been together 10 years, never once. Never. I know. I'm on a different kind of Prozac. I've almost stopped crying. I talk about it on stage. This is where I come to work stuff out. This is my therapy. My wife came to a show, did not know I was talking about it. She got mad at me. We were driving home. She was like, you embarrassed me. telling those people I don't blow you. You embarrassed me. I was like, honey, number one, if anyone should be embarrassed, should be me. Number two, those women don't look down on you. You're a hero to those women. You're the Rosa Parks and not blowing dudes. And she gives me one of these. She's like, fine, if you want us to bet, I'll just do it. Shut you up. I'll just do it. Like, that's all right. You don't have to do it. That's fine. She's like, I see what you're doing now. You're being a martyr. That's what you're doing. You're being a martyr. Like, honey, I'm not being a martyr, okay? I don't want you to do it because I love you, okay? And I haven't had a blowjob in 10 years. If you were to start now, you could drown. In all honesty, I could blow the back of her head right off. There's no way to explain that to the police. What happened here? Well, it was her anniversary. We had some wine and now she's dead. Why are you smiling? Good question, hard to answer. I'm actually in a pretty good mood, believe it or not. I'm so proud this is going on tape. Be able to show my grandkids one day. Look, Daddy talked a lot about blowjobs. And are you guys political? Are you guys a political crowd? I love that. Neither am I. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. Some of you are Democrats. Some of you are Republican. To all of you, I have one question, and that's this. Why? Why do you support any of these people? They're all horrible people. Yes. Picking out the best politicians like picking out the best Rob Schneider movie. You can do it, but at the end of the day, it's still a piece of shit. You understand, right? I know he's coming here, but he makes shitty movies. I'm sorry, it's true. Can't vote for anyone. Voting Democrat in this country is like voting for a prostate exam from a doctor with cold hands and no lube. Voting Republican is like voting for a prostate exam from a doctor with plenty of lube and no arms. I'm sorry, I love that joke. It's my favorite joke. Because everyone in the room is like, well, then how would he give? Oh, okay, I see what he did there. Okay, that was very clever. I saw. It's our fault. We picked those people out. And I've been thinking about it. If those are our choices, if that's our Congress, we should not have the right to vote. The American experiment has failed, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what we should do. Every member of Congress should be picked out the same way we do jury duty. Random postcards in the mail. Right? Like one day you just walk out to your mailbox, you're like, shit. What? Well, apparently I'm Speaker of the House now. I gotta find a way out of this shit. Jesus Christ, I don't have time for this. People get mad at that joke. They're like, Jay, that's a dumb idea. What if we did it and wound up with an unqualified Congress? Whatever would we do? You're right, that would be a shame. I'll tell you whose fault it is, my generation. How many people here between the ages of 30 and 40? Round of applause. Where are you guys at? We suck. You suck. We suck. We are the worst generation ever. Our grandparents beat the Nazis. Then as a follow-up, they went to the moon. Our generation, if there are too many cars in the parking lot of the mall, we turn around and go home. I'm not walking 300 feet. What am I, Lewis and Clark? Fuck it. We are the worst generation ever. The closest we came to a Vietnam was when Ross and Rachel broke up. That's it. That's as close as we got. They were on a break. It wasn't his point. But here's the thing. We got Bin Laden. That's one good thing, right? Were you guys excited we got Bin Laden? Were you excited about that? I was excited. I'll tell you why. Going on a limb here. I don't want to piss anybody off, but I'm going to say it. I'm against terrorism. That's right. That's right. Staking a claim right here. I'm against terrorism. I'll tell you why. Because every time a terrorist tries to take over a plane with something, I can't bring that thing on a plane anymore. Right? Nail clippers. You can't bring nail clippers. Remember that shoe douchebag? Now I got to take my shoes off. Hair gel? What the shit? I'm just saying terrorists at least once work with us. Try to take over a plane with a crying baby.